Yo, what is up, guys? It is the Fantasy Football GOAT. I'm here recording this again. Let's get it. Running back, week 2, start him, sit him. Start him, Christian McCaffrey versus the Panthers. Definitely would start Christian McCaffrey. You have to. If you're benching him, just rethink fantasy football. Saquon Barkley versus the Giants. Saquon Barkley. Did I say Christian McCaffrey versus Panthers? Christian McCaffrey plays Tampa, guys. My mistake. Tampa has a pretty good run defense, but I still would play McCaffrey. Saquon Barkley versus the Bears. I keep on messing up. So, he's playing at Chicago. Saquon had a good game PPR-wise, terrible game rushing-wise. Their offensive line was atrocious versus... They were just atrocious versus Pittsburgh Steelers. I think they're definitely gonna step it up this week. Versus Bears, better matchup, I would say. Zeke versus Atlanta, definitely have to play Zeke. Dalvin Cook versus Colts, that's a good matchup for Dalvin Cook. I expect some heavy volume. Again, probably 20-25 carries. Derrick Henry, same thing. Favorable matchup. Jacksonville, they don't have the greatest run defense. Again, 20-25 carries. They just hand him the rock, man. Maybe not PPR, but he's still really good. He's consistent because he's going to get over 100 yards most of the time. Kamara, you definitely have to play him. Another Monday night game. He plays the Raiders. Favorable matchup. I would say Kamara gets a lot of points here. Maybe, I don't know, it's hard to predict, but I think he gets a lot of points here. He always gets a lot of catches. Nick Chubb versus the Bengals. I would give Nick Chubb one more week, man. I don't know. Don't jump the gun on him too fast. It's going to be tough for him this year. It's just hard. He's got Kareem Hunt right there. But I would play Chubb. Give him one more start. See how he does. I think he's going to do well this week. Joe Mixon versus Cleveland. If he doesn't do good versus the Browns, I would be so concerned for him. Last year he did. I would be concerned for him. He had bad first game. I would definitely be concerned if he didn't play good here. Josh Jacobs versus the Saints. He's the Raiders' main weapon. He's literally the guy. He's a beast. Definitely have to play him. Clyde Edwards, you definitely have to play him. He plays the Chargers. They're going to put up a lot of points. They're going to be running the ball a lot. Austin Eckler versus KC. I feel like this game is going to be Austin Eckler's game for catches. Anthony Lynn said they were going to get him involved in the passing game. He's going to do good this game, especially in PPR. Aaron Jones, most of these are PPR, guys. I'm not an expert in standard half PPR, so I just go off of PPR. Aaron Jones, he'll have a lot of touchdown value versus Detroit. I do think he'll play better this game than he did last game. He played pretty solid last game, but A-Rod kind of stole the show. But I think he'll play a lot better this game. Kenyon Drake versus Washington. He played good versus San Fran, PPR format, considering San Fran has probably the best defensive line, the best defense in the NFL, possibly, if not top 3, definitely. I can see him picking it up this game. Todd Gurley versus Dallas. This one, I don't know. I feel like he could definitely get a touchdown or 2 this game. He's going to do good this game, especially in the first half. Chris Carson versus New England. This is going to be a good game for Chris Carson. Not a bad matchup. New England has a good pretty solid defense, but still think he would do good. Raheem Mostert might be my pick of the week to start. I feel like he's going to dominate this game. Here's the thing. With Mostert, I don't think the rest of the year he'll be doing the things he's doing this week. In my opinion, what he's going to do this week in week 1. He killed it, but he had a 76-yard touchdown week 1. It's hard to say he's going to do that the entire year. I don't think he will, but he has a really good matchup here. David Johnson versus Baltimore Ravens. I think David Johnson, you have to start him, even though Baltimore has a good defense. David Johnson's still a good option. Miles Sanders versus the Rams, if he plays. By the time of recording this, it looks like he is, but he might not. You never know. I definitely play Miles Sanders. Jonathan Taylor, he has Hines in the backfield with him, but there's no other competition. He'll do good versus the Vikings. Kareem Hunt, I know I said to play Chubb. Kareem might be a start him too because he gets a lot of catches. He's definitely going to do good this week. Zach Moss and Devin Singletary. You definitely want to consider starting them. They played not great last week, but it wasn't terrible. I would consider playing them at Miami. Miami had the worst run defense last week, mainly because Cam Newton was just running all over them. David Montgomery playing versus the Giants. Giants defense did not look that great. They allowed Benny Snell to get over 100 yards. Malcolm Brown versus the Eagles. You definitely want to play him while he's hot and while he's getting these carries. Adrian Peterson versus Green Bay. Another one you just want to start. I mean, he looked so good last game and had over 90 yards with only 14 carries. Definitely want to play him. Risky starts, J.K. Dobbins at Texans and Mark Ingram play Texans. It's just I just wouldn't play them. Like they might run all over them. They might not. Like it's risky. Like I said, it's a risky start. That's up to you guys who you're starting. Benny Snell versus Denver. Another risky start. I just don't know if I would throw him into my lineup like that right now. Sit him. Sony Michel, James White versus Seattle. Another bad week for both of those guys, in my opinion. Antonio Gibson and Peyton Barber at the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals played pretty good defense last game. Besides, actually, did they on Mostert? Mostert did pretty well, actually, but besides that one long reception. I still would just sit Peyton Barber and Gibson. It's hard. They're touchdown dependent right now. I feel like Melvin Gordon at Steelers, they shut down Saquon, which is a very, very hard thing to do. I would definitely sit Melvin. Joshua Kelly, definitely sit him too. Playing KC, I don't know. I wouldn't start him. Personally, wouldn't start him. Leonard Fournette versus Carolina Panthers. I wouldn't start him either. He looks like Ronald Jones is doing. He did pretty good last week. Looks like they're not going to shy away from him this week. Hines versus Minnesota Vikings. I would not play him. Jordan Howard, Myles Gaskins, Matt Breida versus Bills. Bills have a great defense. Wouldn't start them. And I don't know. I just wouldn't start them. Bench all the Jets running backs, as bad as that might sound. I would not go with any of their running backs. They just do not. They play San Fran. Bad matchup. Bad production. Do not start them. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, ask me questions in the comments. Thank you guys for hitting on my other videos. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.